everyone. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what's going on. So I wanted to thank the person who gave $15 last night to help cover the $8 that I was shy for today's shelter. Thank you very much. And so that just leaves me a few dollars left. I was on the channel yesterday and was asking for help like I have to. If you're new, I'm stranded at a hotel. I can't get any help from anybody, like officials or anything like that. And so I'm dealing with literally poverty, not any fault of my own. Somebody's deliberately doing this to me. And for the most part, I know that I'm speaking to monitors on the other end of the technology, and it's quite the shame that somebody would be cruel the way that somebody has been being cruel. And it's anyway, I just keep pushing through. That's all I can do. If anybody is able to help with shelter needs or food or deodorant and toothpaste, like I said, the person who gave that $15, I thank you so much. It actually covered for what I was lacking today for the shelter to have today. If there's anyone that is able to help, then thank you very much. I don't know if you all heard last night. Please wait until after this video to make sure that the correct information is down below. I reopened a PayPal account and I sat with the Most High, and anyway, I felt at peace to do it. And as soon as I opened it up, I took a picture of the QR code, and those of you who have followed me know what happened last time. And if any of you all do ever open a PayPal, please immediately take a picture of the QR code and keep that for future, things that you may have to use that for, if it ever changes. As far as I have pictures of my old QR code that was different, and luckily I had the original picture of it. It's unethical what took place with that, but anyway, I reopened one. I prayed over it, and so if anybody is able to give through PayPal, I showed a picture last night on the live video of what it looks like, my picture. And so anyway, it's just my picture. It'll be down below after this video. So please, I think the information in the description box, I forgot to change it before I got started. So just hold off until the end of the video and then check. If you don't know how to get into the description box below, if you look where you can see where the thumb up or down and how many views, if you go to the right of that, you'll see the word more, and you just click on that and it'll open up. And to get more of the description box opened up, you'll have to find the word more again to the right side if you're scrolling inside the description box. It took me a long time to figure that out, but anyway, just in case if somebody ever wondered how to get into the description box, that's how you get into the description box of the video. So anyway, those of you who have given in the past and things like that, thank you very much. I wanted to address somebody all over again that I addressed on my other platform this morning that was very rude to me yesterday and this morning. Said that they'd been watching me since 2019 and called me a con artist. And yesterday they were like saying something about calling the officials, and I said, please do. Please do. Any person that has a sound mind, folks, gonna understand that there's no way that somebody can get up in here on a public platform and show my face every day and try to be a con artist with my face here, when I have an open shut case, recorded evidence. I was hurt. I was grieved because I know what I'm going through. Apparently, if that person's been following me since 2019, where's the humanness of who you are then in the earth? If that's the case, how come you've waited so long about saying something about the officials? And I beg you to call them, because somebody has tapped in on my phone number. I beg every person out there to contact. I've said it many, many times. And any person who's is on the record, and I have videos of this, any person who's ever helped me stay alive. I've already said on the record that those people will be given back every single thing that they've ever given to me. I know that I have the work of my hands coming back to me because God has to give it back to me because it's been stolen from trolls. Y'all don't get my music. You don't get the work of my hands. God is my witness. Yah, Yehovah, maker of heaven and earth. The God of the sacred name who is holy. I am in covenant with that God. The one that gave you breath, you know. I honor him with everything in me. And he gives me a heritage to condemn your tongue for saying what you said to me. You're cursed. You're condemned for opening your mouth twice to me. But, you know, demons can't help but to cry out for some nonsense. You either are helping in a problem or you are a problem. And you've proven to be a problem. You know, y'all who follow the channel, you have seen the hand of God Almighty. Just, I don't know. He makes me shake. He makes me just, I fear him. After that person said what they said yesterday, God literally, on the table, brought out stuff that literally, energetically could relate right back to that person. When you put your mouth on God's people, you've done a very heinous thing. God's going to get up in people's face for doing what they do. But that's your business. That's your prerogative. And my prerogative is to take my rights in God and to shun wicked things. People sitting here watching a person struggle day after day when I have rights to work and everything else that's deliberately being oppressed. And anyway, it's quite the shame. It's quite the shame. People better watch what you say to people in the earth realm because it will cost you. If you can't show up and be upright, then keep your mouth shut. If anybody's able to help in any way, shape, or form, then I'm in great need. And I know that y'all know it. But anyway, I have information down below. Let's get started. It's so funny that when I get done talking and then I put down the camera, then all of a sudden somebody jumps on. My name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm in need of help, food, and shelter. And I just spoke about somebody who opened their mouth in a very foul way towards me yesterday. And really, they opened it towards God. Any person who don't want to get up and do a godly thing and just shoot out troll-like nonsense or psychopaths in our earth. And I condemned that person, and God called them out on the channel yesterday right after they did whatever they did. I don't know what all y'all actually get to see or hear on my channel, because the other day I put something in the comment section and somebody was like, question mark, when I said I needed toothpaste and deodorant and stuff like that. Could anybody help in any way, shape, or form? And somebody put a question mark. So God kept bringing out yesterday that they're deliberately suppressing truth from people. And so I don't know. People don't know what I'm going through, but I'm homeless. I don't have any other shelter outside it today, and somebody made up the $8. They gave $15. I was $8 shy for today's shelter, but after today, I won't have any shelter tomorrow. And I was saying, I'm just going to reiterate it because I don't know what they chop off of my videos or not, so I'll just reiterate it. I reopened a PayPal. Please wait until the end of this video. It's Shannon E Hensley ShAhH is how you can find me, and by the way, but I will have the link below. I forgot to change it in the description box before I turn the video on. So I also have a Cash App, Shannon E Hensley. If you are able to help with food or shelter, toothpaste, deodorant, necessities, things like that, I'm in great need. I'm being oppressed on purpose, folks. I have an open shut case, recorded evidence of things, and somebody yesterday was just being very foul and rude with me. And it's quite the shame. I need people I need a physical rescue team is what I've been calling out for over a year now. Can't get any help from the officials because somebody's messing with my telephone number with the artificial intelligence. So a lot of people, they don't even know, I guess, a lot of things I don't really know. But if you all could help me, if y'all could share information, call as many people as you can in the officials. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I believe if you call Kansas City, Missouri, they'll lie to you about me. I've had them at my door and talked about murders and asked them, what can we do? And the person's just like, I don't know what we can do. Fake cop. Fake cop. Deal with somebody who thinks that they're going to get away with my music and stuff and murders of my grandchildren and what they've done with my platforms. And I stated yesterday that somebody got on my Instagram platform and shared one of my videos. I was just like, from the day before that, and I was just like, I didn't just share that. And I went in and they were signed in on my account and I kicked them off and they did it again yesterday. It's crude and rude and wrong. And I'm sitting here suffering because of some psychopath that's out there in the earth, folks, that really needs to be behind bars and really put down with an execution for what they've done. If you can help me, it costs me $58 to keep shelter. I need a physical rescue team, folks. I need regular civilians to get up and help a sister. If you're able to. Otherwise, if you know anybody charitable, I know you can pray, but if it is in your power, it's an emergency. It's emergency almost every other day. But God is faithful. Let it never be said that Jehovah will not come through for his children. They shall have a place of refuge, is what the scripture says, and he's been proven true. I had to completely get out of this hotel room the other day, and about a couple of hours went by in the heat, going up and down stairs, having to take what little I do have left in my life and put down in a broken vehicle, and just sweating and knowing that somebody deliberately doing this to a person, some kind of crazy folks is what I'm dealing with. And then 2 people came through and I was able to get another room, and God allowed me to be able to have a bed for that evening. If you can help, my information will be down below. Like I said, it's ShAhH, or Shannon E Hensley. ShAhH is my PayPal. But again, wait till the end of the video and look in the description box, and you'll be able to find the link to take you there if you're able to be charitable. If you know anybody who is, you will be saving a life. And your life and my life is precious to God. And we're to band together and help one another. Let's get started. I made my last cup of coffee today. Y'all pray for me. I'm praying that somebody will come through and do something here. All right. Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, I appreciate you so very much. I just ask for your presence to come over your children today who are struggling, and those who are not, that are able to get up and exercise your word, whatever side your children are on. You maketh poor and you maketh rich, is what you say. The rich and the poor, they work together. And so let those who are in need, that are your children, Jehovah, find your hand today through brothers and sisters in the kingdom. What are you going to bring out here? I got to go find my brush. It's down in the car. I don't know where it's at. I had to use my hands again to brush my hair after my shower. I washed it and I had curls in it today. And anyway, we have the 6 of Wands. This is public victory, going slow, being steady, something arriving possibly for a lot of you all that has been going on for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. That's the night that we want. That's the night that we want. So we have the Tower. We have the King of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Full. The Law is here, is the word. And something about a fire could be here, but it's not the word, but the D and the A is here. The DA and the word law is here. I want to take it that way, then I will. And then the Seven of Cups, making decisions out here that have consequences, because there's a tower out here. If we don't do what's right, the consequences is if we don't do what's right. Okay. God today, oh, the DA is out here that way. This is a repeat witness. Somebody's repeating something, a witness of something, then I guess somebody is. If you do have court case today on something, there's some type of a legal victory then showing up out here. There are definitely decisions. If you are repeating, witnessing on something, it better be in the truth, folks. It better be in the truth, because you're going to tick God off, because that's his eternal law. God today stated about Nebuchadnezzar, and those of you who don't know who Nebuchadnezzar is, he was a great king, just like huge, and he got puffed up in his pride, and God knocked his pride down, took him from men themselves out of his kingdom, and he reduced himself like an animal, and he even ate grass like the oxen, is what God says, until, and I think it was 7 years, and until he knew who ruled in the true kingdom was he awoken. And he ended up giving praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God, Yehovah. But anyway, if the emperor is in the upright, he's a great protector. He's upright. He'll get up and take a risk and action. It will pay off. He will be a winner of something that is out here. And there's some type of knowledge out here with this tower. This is leaving troubled waters behind. Somebody's got to navigate through something here on some type of a travel situation, or somebody's getting up in court and talking about a travel situation as well. This is knowledge. The motto is I am. The motto here, but the same house, I know, and this is communicate. I am knowing about communication out here is what somebody is knowing about. Somebody knowing about some communication out here. Let me get this out of the frame. I apologize. I gotta figure out something with the table. Well, something's a paradigm shift here on something going on. And somebody knows about communication that has been signed as well. Whatever somebody's signature's on, somebody's communicating about it. There's a scroll here. Somebody's analyzing some signatures attached to something. Somebody got eyewitness here with the eyeball being here. Your boss is here today, or you're the boss. If a fool is returning because they can't get out of folly, then they've got a mask on here, trying to secretly physically exchange. If the emperor's in the upright, he's going to take a risk on something, to do something for upright purposes, because he's knowing, or whoever the person is knowing about some communication, even though there is some type of consequences out here, or there was consequences out here. If he's got his head on straight, he will know how to choose something and get some type of a public victory out here for all upright purposes. So the Five of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Wands came out real strong on my other reading. Okay. And there's strife out here. Or there's war. Somebody trying to take dominion over something. What are you trying to take dominion over, folks? Are you trying to take dominion and stand in the truth? Or are you trying to take dominion over something that's not yours and try to cover something that's been done? What is it? What is it? The King of Pentacles is coming out here. Are you upright? The little Princess of Cuppy Cups is there. Anyway, somebody's a manipulator somewhere. For some people's cases, there's the King of Swords, and he also already came out today as well. And the little tickety-tack IT worker was there, showed him picture, and something wicked was there and perverted going on, and the sex disease came out again. I mentioned it in the video, and God let it come out in the video. And somebody is trying to come back around, and it's going to be foolish. You pull your britches down, and somebody going to know something, be caught in the act, because God's prophesied it yesterday. Somebody can get caught right in the freaking act of something that's going on today. So better watch out. If something's not in the truth, folks, it's really going to come down real hard on a situation. Show me this Emperor. Cruelty. Well, anyway, somebody's animalistic somewhere. That's why. Ruin. Or he's upright and going to ruin somebody who's been cruel as well, or he is a cruel piece of nutcase somewhere. There's death there. There's bloodshed here on something that's been cruel. With the Ten of Swords, that's brutal. With the Tower again, and the death is here. Well, there's backstabbing, betrayal out here, and again, there's sex out here real strong. And you talk about a oh my God, because after that sex disease came out, the death card was there on it, because it said that it was deadly. It's deadly, and you will be ruined by God for doing something. There's the King of Wands again. All right, well, he's definitely out here. Show me the eyewitness with the Tower, the eyeball. Show me the Tower. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. And there is known about these two feminines, and two feminines were there in that other reading. These secrets are known. These secrets are known, and it is known because on the King of Swords that was in that reading, secrets were known on him. The moon came out in the reverse on him. Something known. And there are two women that are doing something, a very cruel, wicked type of a way somewhere. They friends, there was perversion around them that came out. Show me the Seven of Cups, and then now in the present moment. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, which this will break down to Three Pentacles. Yeah, it'll all still break down to Three Pentacles, which is collaborating something secretly to use somebody for money, or in an investment. Says failure on something, or somebody's worried because somebody knows about that stuff, or a couple people are. It's emotional out here because there's been deception around some stuff with the moon. Well, anyway, it's up to you what you choose, obviously. But God is showing a great big tower out here on something. Somebody's wanting to secretly, physically exchange, but there's some cruelty around some stuff out here. There's King of Wands again. The person's, I mean, if he's upright, take action. There are messages coming. Something dirty going on, though, behind the scenes on something that's unjust and cruel. But, you know, giants can't help but being cruel. Show me what's hidden here, please. The Friend, the Locket. The Locket came out in the reverse. And the Money. For some of you all, there is prostitution going on. Maybe male prostitution. It could be anybody. But dogs can trace you back to prostitution. It can trace you back to same sex. It can trace you back to perversion. It's a loyalty situation. It's attacking. It's a friend involved in something. And for some of you all, somebody got two women, and there was pregnancies around something as well. Or there's a pimp and ditches out here. And money's out here. Yeah, in the up and up of something, somebody can get up and take a risk, and they know about some cruelty out here, just in general energy, and somebody is secretly going to work with another party for upright purposes because they know of some type of an investment that has failed in some type of a deception. Then there's good news coming, and somebody's going to talk about what of this thing that probably wasn't love in some situation because there's strife or there's some type of jealousy around some stuff. And there'd be something, you know, positive where finances are concerned, that direction. Okay, so if you're in the upright, God said just to stand and trust today. But there is some type of a friend in the hidden. All right, something ending, or there is death around some stuff. There's been cruelty out here around this Emperor energy. Okay, working with other people deliberately to hurt you, and I attached to some stuff. A thug, and there's going to be justice for something out here. We do have the law out here. We have the DA out here showing up. Third party. Okay, well, again, that all breaks down to those Three Pentacles. There are third parties out here attached to your stuff today, at work, connected with whatever outside stuff. Some of y'all may have an upright third party that you're getting involved for something that's been unjust, for justice. But anyway, whatever's going on with the court matter, justice is court stuff, and the DA is out here. Somebody's going to eyewitness to something, or somebody's going to, yeah, it wants to come out. It wants to come out. There will be justice of something. There's an air sign involved in something. It's the King of Swords. Come out real strong. They feel so bad and shameful. Just fix it, folks. Can you? Can you just do what's right? Somebody's secretly in love. There's a narcissistic energy out here. Harsh judgments on somebody. And something with Cash App is out here as well. Well, there's money out here. There's also good news as well. There is somebody in love and it's truthful. Somebody else got a problem around it. If it's truthful, then it would be godly and okay for it to come out that way. If somebody's got a harsh judgment on being cruel in y'all's connection somewhere with the matter because a perversion has been around it. And somebody is a mental case. Somebody is a freaking mental case. Most High says that you're in favor if you're in Him. Well, that's good. What else you want to bring out here, Most High God? A giant. Like I said, giants can't help it. I just spoke about them on my other channel today, that God said in the book of Enoch, they'd be the ones that would be causing all this ruckus. They can't help it. They're mixed race nasties. Their soul's out of them. And witchcraft, yes, God said the word witch came out in my other reading. Well, anyway, God's not going to suffer a witch to live. A thief is caught. An Indian man or a woman's coming out. A Judas is here. A vacation situation. And jail and prison is upon somebody. Well, we got justice going to take place on some mental case nonsense. And it says it will be returned. Well, thank you. Hold up. Things do need to be returned, folks. Things do need to be returned. I hope so, Yehovah. I trust in your word so much. I'm ready for my day in court. Let today be the day of salvation for me and my brothers and sisters going through this stuff. What else should I bring out here? They did it on purpose. Yeah, of course people are doing it on purpose. It's hurtful. It's hurtful to know that you're working your rear end off on projects that are yours and somebody else is taking it and you're trying to figure out how to brush your teeth. All because somebody else got some type of stupid doofus on them. Somebody says my way or the highway. Well, no, God said He's not going to take no for an answer, that His word's going to prevail is actually what He said. But I'm going to take this as God saying His way or the highway as far as the truth is gone. If somebody want to be up in here and be some type of crazy out here, God's going to say, the earth is mine and the fullness thereof, they that dwell therein. It will go God's way in the truth. Either people are going to be in the truth or you're going to be perverted. You are dealing with a control freak, though, as well, because the Jezebel came out last night. They don't want you to be right. Well, in that, they don't want the truth to be right. People that are standing in the truth, we just want the truth. If we be wrong, then we're going to say, correct us, and we want to get on the right side where the truth is. That's like being humble. But you got somebody's like, I don't want you to be right, so I'm just going to be cruel, and I'm going to try to prove a lie, and you can't prove a lie. The lie is going to show to be a lie, and the truth is going to be shown to be a truth, folks. Dumb. There's going to be a victory out here. You hope we don't lose. Something connected to baseball, and God is with us. Well, God is with us, folks. And so whatever's going on today with the stupid battling, God's got it under control, and we're just going to sit here and we're just going to trust in Jehovah with all of our heart and lean not unto our own understanding, but in all of our ways acknowledge Him, and He will make our path straight, and His word will prevail. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Do you want the truth? Or do you want somebody to tickle you with lies and perversion and you die at the end? Do you understand? Can you understand that that is going to kill you by saying, I think I'm going to cover something and I think I'm going to be some type of stupid out here? Do you understand you're going to die at the end of it? Whether you believe it or not, God's word's going to prove to be the truth, regardless if you understand it, know it, find it, the knowledge of it or not. It's still going to perform with or without your and I's approval. And that is the truth. Somebody got a pride problem out here. And that's your prerogative to be that way. But God will knock that down in you. You and I will never get anywhere being puffed up and my way or the highway, and I'll do whatever I want to get my way. That's crazy, folks. That's crazy. God just wants people to be humble and give back the things that belong. And some people will find some real divine grace for some of us. You don't have a clue how graceful that I really am. I know that I'm just like give a what for all the time. But God tells us to have mercy and truth around about our neck. And some really harsh things have happened to me in cruelty, and I'm willing to forgive it. And people just keep going on and on and on some stuff. You just keep going on and on and on. You're gonna dig yourself right into the lower parts of the earth for what you're doing to me and other people. We're to pursue peace, not wickedness. But there's a giant out here, and they can't help it. I don't know, but there is some type of a victory here today. To do what you please. Again, if you can help me with some shelter, some food, some toothpaste, some deodorant, maybe even help with my car, I don't know. But I have an open shut recorded case, folks. And I know people know. If you can help, then again, just wait a few minutes and I'll get the correct information down below. My Cash App is Shannon E Hensley. And my PayPal is Shannon E Hensley ShAhH at the end of it. But I'll put it down below. Y'all have a fantastic day. I'll be back later. Shalom.